Hello YouTube, and welcome to Dman Plays World of Tanks, where I play World of Tanks. What else? Today I will be playing 2 matches because that is all I will have time for now. But my first match is going to be with the KV-1, and my second match will be with the JGPZ-1, the Tier 2 German tank destroyer. It looks like here we got pretty good matchmaking. I'm a KV-1 at the top of the matchmaking list or team list, and right there. And I accidentally drew a line across the screen. Sorry about that. But other than me, the other tank, the highest tank in this match is the Churchill on the other team, but they don't quite have as much armor as me. And I have the 122mm aka derp gun on my KV-1. It's a pretty good gun. With this gun I have gotten 5 kills once, close to Top Gun, but I was shooting at a T1 heavy, and I almost got off the last shot because, well, this thing has a slow reload time. You can't really get off shots too quickly. But I was about to shoot the last 11% health away from the T1 Heavy, and an M8A1 came up from a hill beside me and shot me in the side. I only had 60 health left, so he destroyed me. What are some close experiences with getting awards you guys have, or maybe close calls or so close moments? And just leave them in the comments below, and well, discuss it. This is definitely not my first time using a KV-1 since I have the derp gun on, but it took me about 1 week to reach the KV-1 from the Tier 2 version of this tank. I forgot its name. But it's a pretty good tank because a lot of shells will bounce off of it. Sometimes even that of another KV-1 or Churchill. And like you just saw there, what I just did, it one-hit kills a lot of Tier 4 tanks. It doesn't necessarily one-hit kill the M3 Lee if you shoot in the front, but if you manage to catch them on fire, because I did that once, shoot a M3 Lee in the front of the tank and caught it on fire. I guess the shell went all the way through. It can one-shot kill that way, and you can just hit things in the side, and it's also very powerful. Now, one of the tanks, like that Lucky Matilda right there, it doesn't. Some of the tanks it doesn't one-hit kill because their armor is just too thick. As for example, the Matilda, it has a lot of armor. It's basically the KV-1, in my opinion, the KV-1 of the Tier 4s, because everything's always like bouncing off of it, and it doesn't usually die right away unless it drives pretty stupidly and gets its gun disabled. Whenever you're hitting your front armor, I've had my PZ4 bounce off of the Matilda. If you have a Matilda and you'd like to correct me on any of these things, or just discuss the Matilda, again, leave it in the comments below. Okay, let's take care of this KV-1 here, or the Covenanter. He's dead. I guess I better take care of the KV-1 and fire. He's dead. Yes. Victory screech. Anyway, so I guess we'll drive over here, take care of the Matilda. I hope this match ends soon so I can get on to my next one. So, come here, little Matilda, don't say a word. I'm gonna punch you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird doesn't die, I will buy you a cherry pie. And you're dead! Okay. Looks like we have a T80 over there, I think. So let's drive over there, investigate a little. Looks like he's being taken care of by the other guy. Let's just look down there real quick, see if he can get a shot. And no, we can't get a shot. Nah, I was right. We couldn't get a shot, so oh my gosh, got to turn around. Look for whatever's coming up from that way. It's probably a PZ4 or the Hummel. That was probably the Hummel shot that was like right there, but let's drive up there, see what was. Maybe we'll run into it before the base capture is complete. Maybe we won't. It's just variables. I'm pretty sure that the base capture will be done before I get over there, though. Let's just try our best. Heads are questioning what I'm doing. Yeah, the match is now over, and I go back to my garage. Yes, good job, me. Good job. Gotta look at those stats. Obsessed with those stats. Take a screenshot so I can look at it later and look at the criticals. I'm obsessed with looking at the critical hits. Tell me about your World Tanks obsessions in the comments. I'm probably bringing up the comments too much, but this is my first time, so don't be too hard on me. So let's go over to our JGPZ4 and let's do a tier 2 battle. See if that's any harder than my KV1, because, well, not as much armor, and you can only shoot in front of you. So let's see, what's our matchmaking here? It looks like no matchmaking, huh? Is that how it's gonna be, game? Oh, there we go. I am around the middle, T82 at the top. He looks like, well, he's a tank destroyer, tier 3 tank destroyer. Looks like I'm in for a decent match. Nothing too bad or good. So, I guess I'll try to do my best here. Hopefully I'll do good. I could do bad, but it's just about the game, right? Don't want to be one of those over enthusiasts. So, what's your guys' best experience with a tier 2 tank destroyer? Just let me know in the comments. Start arguments in the comments. Hate on my video. Constructive criticism would be preferred, but if you gotta rant, just rant. Let's see. Let's drive over here. Some tanks coming up behind me, which is good. Always want support. And well, how have you guys done with the German line? Honestly, I find the German line pretty good, considering I have the PZ4. But the PZ38, that was just horrible. Horrible experiences. Like, you can only scout, do nothing else. All your shots bounce off. So, if you got lucky, every once in a while, you could go down a path where nobody was and go get an artillery, go kill him, you know, that type of stuff. Make sure he doesn't turn around by ramming him. I guess with the PZ38 and nay, I got it before the update 8.6 update where they messed up matchmaking even more. So I managed to get a few tier 4 battles, so I could actually do stuff sometimes. But nowadays, a lot of PC4s will say they've never seen a tier 4 battle, which is quite sad, honestly. I think wargaming needs to fix that. Otherwise, it'll be pretty much impossible to advance in scouts that don't really have good guns. I've taken notice of the French scouting line recently because one of the members in my clan has an ELC AMX, and that has a 90mm, which can actually do damage to tanks you find. Like, you probably still have to hide somewhere, but you can at least defend yourself, unlike the 38 and A, where you go into like a tier 8 match with your tiny little gun. I don't remember the millimeter on it, and you ding everything you see. Sometimes you'd get lucky with a tier 5 or tier 5 match and be able to damage the PC4. No, oh, thank gosh. M2 was about to get me. I was stuck on a rock. Thank you, T82, that saved my tank. As I said, you can't expect me always to be as good as last match with the KV1. My skill pretty much varies on, well, A, what my mood is, B, how good my team is. Sometimes they'll all go one way and you'll be stuck facing like 5 tanks on one side of the map, while all the other ones are on the other side facing 3 tanks getting obliterated anyway. And then there are the matches where you just have bots and it's like really annoying. And yeah, I just, like, if it sounds like I'm complaining, sorry. Sometimes it just gets annoying. People have probably had this experience also, and especially the people who say or tell people to do things, but they're not doing anything helpful at all. And also the team killers get annoying. If you guys want to also vent about that in the comments, you're welcome to. But it looks like this is the conclusion of my video. Everybody have a good day, and make sure to subscribe. And I'll make more videos, not just World of Tanks, but other videos as well. Have a good day. Dman out.